Welcome to Sift tutorials. In our previous tutorials, we focused on understanding the data we receive from turbine SCADA systems and created analyses that are applicable across different turbine types. Today, we'll continue to build on this and explore how to present analysis results. Our starting point is the output of an analysis in combination with the question we are trying to answer. In our example, we computed power curve efficiency in partial and full load by turbine and over time. The overarching question we are looking to answer is relatively straightforward. Are the turbines currently operating with low efficiency? We have split this question into different parts of the power curve, which are controlled very differently. Now, we are interested in using the output from this analysis to answer our question. Let's go to our project to create a visualization for this. On Sift Monitor, visualizations are organized in groups. Let's create a new group to track power curve efficiency. Press plus to make a visualization. We'll start by creating a chart to display power curve efficiency in partial load of full turbines over all time. Set the chart name. Then, select the analysis definition we created in the previous tutorial. The boxes below this allow us to select a KPI and a subset of each grouping dimension, in this case turbines and year and month. Let's select all values for year month and for turbines, and a specific value for our KPI. Update, and we have now created a chart for this single project. This can be very helpful for a quick one-off check on a site. However, if we want a chart to be on all projects, we can create it as a managed visualization. Any visualization created on this page will automatically be present on all sites. If the underlying analysis does not exist for a project, the visualization will not appear. You can see the same groups as before, as well as the unassigned groups. Visualizations in the unassigned group are not added to projects. Expanding our power curve group shows us a table of managed visualizations. This is currently empty, as the visualization we just created was only applied to that specific site. Let's add a new visualization. This interface is the same as the project-specific one we saw before. To make sure our visualization is as we intend it to be, let's select a project to preview. To recreate the same chart as before, let's select our analysis definition. Note that this list is shorter as only managed analyses are supported here. We fill in the other fields like we did earlier. By default, the chart type is a heat map. In this case, it shows each turbine on a separate row. Heat maps tend to be most useful when we are interested in extreme values, or when patterns repeat over time at different times or frequencies for different turbines. Here, let's set the chart type to line chart. We can go to our settings, plot options, and select line. Note you can set some other chart options here. So that's our visualization recreated. This chart shows our partial load power curve efficiency deviation from 100% over the full available time period for this site. As the full time period is very different for different projects, the x-axis scaling will also be project dependent. For this chart, let's standardize the scale across projects by including the last 2 years only. We can do this by choosing to only select values within year month and selecting the last 24 months. This allows us to see deviations in recent months, understand whether these deviations are part of a trend, and whether this trend is seasonal. By clicking on the plus sign, we can add a second chart in a new tab. We refer to a set of charts as a visualization bundle. The first tab will be first seen by users, and we generally use it to contain the key information users are likely to look for. Subsequent tabs can then be used to complement our first tab with different views. Let's set the second tab of our bundle to show the full time period, so that a user can easily review the longer-term trends if necessary. We also shorten the view name so the purpose of it is clear on the tab. Let's make a second bundle following this logic for our full load power curve efficiency metric. In this case, we've themed our bundles on the different load regions, but you are free to organize these differently. Users are also likely to be curious about the quality of the baseline power curve used in the efficiency analysis. Let's add a visualization to show these at the bottom of this group. We can reorder these visualizations by drag and dropping them. Now that we're happy with our visualization setup, we can press Sync to push these charts to all projects that have the underlying analyses. We can go to our site to see what this looks like. In the project overview, we notice the bundles have been added to our group. Visualizations that are managed centrally have the little lock icon. Click on our first managed bundle. All our views have been successfully applied here. In this video, we've created an analysis group with a set of visualizations to monitor turbine power curve efficiency. In the next video, we will cover how to set up alerts, which will automatically highlight when a turbine is deviating from expectations.